menace to sobriety. Just a menace, just a menace. Just a menace.
Problem with goals sometimes, yes, they're amazing. I'm 100% like, I'm not taking away from that whatsoever. But goals, like, no, they kind of like delay your sense of achievement and joy. And it's like, and actually, often by the time you get there, like, the kind of you might feel great for a little bit and then it kind of wears off and it's like, well, now what? And like, what's next? And so actually it can kind of feel like never enough, and it can feel like you're chasing goals and then you reach them and then it's like, now what? And now I'm kind of back to the emptiness. Like I've been focusing on, like, I don't know, doing Tough Mudder or this fight or whatever it might be.
So true.
And then what? And then what? And like, people often think of like dopamine as like your reward chemical that you get when you've hit that high, but actually it's much more about like the pursuit of the reward. And once you get it, it drops off. You know, I don't know about you, but for me as someone with ADHD as well, like I can feel everything so intensely, and the excitement I can feel in anticipation for something that's not come yet is like unbelievable. And then often the reality doesn't live up to it because I've built it up so much. So then you constantly, or you can be aiming for these things that, you know, you might have just kind of created this goal for the sake of having something to work towards in the first place, rather than it meaning anything for, you know, to you and having any,
I need
any
something.
sense of purpose. Yeah, I just need something. But actually, if we're not kind of setting goals that are in line with our values, then we do have those kind of peaks and troughs and the now what and the emptiness and yeah, I've got the house. Yeah, I've got the missus. Yeah, I've got the nice car. Yes, I'm going on these holidays, but I don't feel like whole inside. And then you're still kind of left with that void that you're trying to fill. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, Hayley, I'm completely on board with this. This is really interesting. This is why I love these podcasts, because we start going down these little roads that fucking I've been thinking about, and I sort of latch onto them. And this is something that I've been trying to articulate for ages, right? Because I think especially, I think especially, I don't know, maybe if it is especially for men, but I'm just going from my perspective. Sometimes when we're fucking aiming for like the big goals, like the money, the house, you know, the woman, the fucking the you know, or the pay rise or the job or our own business and all that, and we're like, right, the goal is I want the big house, I want this, You're constantly every day actually disappointed because you ain't there, right?
God, yeah.
You're not
what
there.
What have I done today?
And you're not, and you could. But what I find now is that, for me, so my tiny little wins that I get in the day sort of accumulate into me feeling good. Like I do actually at the moment. I was writing in my diary this morning. I was like, man, I'm nice and chilled. Like I'm so happy. Yeah. Like I am in just a good place. And it's like I get up, get my workout in, and that is more or less the fucking aim of the day. You know, everything else is a bonus. But if I get up, I get the workout in. I'm like, right, I've got my little win, and it feels like I've achieved something. But like what you said about the boxing, I had a big downer actually after my fight.
Yeah.
I was like, fucking,
believe it,
for a couple of days. I mean, my trainer didn't want to see me till he said like take a week, and I was back on Monday, and I fought on Friday. I had to, because I was Saturday, Sunday, I was just like, what am I doing with my life?
Menace to sobriety.